It's showtime. What's up, everybody? It is Dark Angel Rob, and I am back with a special presentation. Last time we did Sonic Adventure 2 with the modern mod. These didn't go as well, unfortunately, but now I'm starting with the first one, with Sonic Adventure DX. Another game that I have a lot of love and feelings for. Some people find Sonic Adventure better than Sonic Adventure 2, which I can understand why, because it is a great game in its own right. I also have mods, and I have thoroughly tested this, and it pretty much works. So the issues we had last time won't be there. So that being said, I'm gonna let the opening speak for itself and show you why this game is so beloved. Soundtrack is just as good. I even think Sonic Adventure soundtrack, overall speaking, might be a little bit better. So now let's start this party. Oh wait, I gotta fix the resolution settings. My bad. I forgot to do that. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's why I had to set the all screens. Screen 2. There we go. And before I forget, I need to reset my death counter. Though I doubt anything bad is going to happen. All right. So I do have some graphical and info mods installed, but you'll see. Can't hold on much longer, I will never let go. I know it's a one-way track and how long to last. I'm not gonna think this way, nor will I count on others. Close my eyes and feel the burn. Open your heart, it's gonna be alright, yeah. Open your heart. Oh wait, why did the screen get black?
Select a file.
So we're gonna start this brand new. So one of the cool things about Sonic Adventure DX is that it came with extra features like mini games, which really isn't mini games. It's like the Game Gear games. I may show them off one day. Also, what's good about the DX version compared to the original is that it has a mission mode. But I'll get into that more when I unlock it.
Select a character.
So one of the things that this mod has, it gives information about all the characters, including their ages. I mean, this should be common knowledge at this point, but I thought it was a nice touch.
Let's get him! Oh yeah! This is happening! What's up?
Completely surrounded! Surrender yourself! Lock on target, men! Ready? Fire!
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that.
Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Because a lot of the lore from Frontier stemmed off of this.
Oh yeah! This could be fun!
Come on. I don't like monsters in my city.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time!
I think it's a cool touch to start the game off with a boss fight. Easy as it is.
Come on, you big drip! Where you going?
What the heck was that thing?
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Hi, Ashton. You didn't miss much.
Huh? What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Tails.
Ah, what am
What
I
am I gonna
do
do with you? So, looks like our little buddy's in trouble and we're gonna have to go help him. Ah, nice dip in the pool.
Better get going.
So, about the monster that I fought, which was Chaos. As Eggman said, he's known as the God of Destruction. Which... Wait, say that again? Oh. So yeah, he's known as the God of Destruction. They'll get more into that as we go through the game and Sonic's story. But if you played Frontiers, then you might already have some insight already. It won't make much sense to explain it all early, so I'll get for more information as time goes on. So I will say I definitely like Sonic Adventure's level design. This game does have a lot more freedom than Adventure 2, I will give it that. Yeah, no Shadow sadly. Oh. Yeah, that's very true.
Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel or else you'll fall.
Also, there is no ranking system in this game.
Sweet!
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power.
Oh yes, actually, I am playing with mods on.
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharged! You gotta come over to my workshop.
It's pretty
Sonic.
much
I've got
just
something
graphical
I've gotta show you.
mods.
It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
So with Sonic Adventure, every character you meet pretty much has an episode. Thank you, I think it looks good too.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
I definitely love how you can explore the city and all this freedom. That's the one thing I do have to give Sonic Adventure over Sonic Adventure 2. If they ever do a remake of Adventure 2, it should give us freedom and be able to ride on trains and stuff like I'm about to do now. Sorry, I just love running around. And I love the Mystic Ruins.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a
Giant talking egg.
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big plans, and now I'm gonna put them to work.
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds. Better not interfere, or else!
Or else
What, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force, the hard way.
Eggman had a pretty cool theme in Sonic Adventure as well. I think 2's is better, but this one kind of slaps. Also like how the characters got their own stance. Like that's Sonic.
All systems, full power.
So one fun fact, this is where the whole Eggman name calling started. Because before he was always called Dr. Robotnik. And I mean technically yeah, he is still Dr. Robotnik, but this is when Eggman starts to stick the nickname.
All systems, full power. He's not gonna get away with this.
You think you can hit me?
better get going.
All systems, full power.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Humpty Dumpty's going down.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
Oh no!
Come on, Chaos. Time to eat.
Chaos?
Hey, what about the HP bars?
Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw the other day?
Oh, yes. It's just as the stone tablets predicted. His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald. With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible and work for me. Together, we'll destroy Station Square. And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all. Come on, Chaos. Let's find another emerald, shall we?
can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails.
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
So the one thing about Chaos is originally he was meant to be a mutated child. That was the original lore with Chaos. But if you play Sonic Frontiers, you find out something totally different. Now, how the Coco still fits in all of this, I mean, I don't know if exactly where the child came from or when they started existing. That's like the only thing I'm kind of confused on. But this was way before any of that was thought out of. But with our current objective, we need to go find the Chaos
The
Emerald.
wind is making an invisible path. Don't be afraid. Go through the gate.
Race to get the emeralds. I do gotta say, I love
Straight
sections
up,
like this.
You should be able to get out of the tornado.
Whee! What, you just looked that up? Oh. Yeah, that was my first guess. Because I was a little bit confused on how, well, actually, I don't know. I think Sonic Frontiers 2 might explain more about that. I don't know if you saw the video link I sent. But, Sonic Team... Yeah. Yeah, good point. Shiny blue emerald.
Yes!
Hello, Blaze.
Sweet!
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
But as for your theory, it's possible. Oh, you had one? I was going by what Logan said. Yeah, that is a possible theory I had. Like, you have seen the prologue, right? Yeah, with Knuckles. Oh, really? I thought you did. Oh. Yeah, you guys should definitely watch that when you have a chance.
There's a place somewhere in the city where you can go down into the sewer.
This makes me feel like a rat. This makes me feel like a rat.
Now you've got light speed shoes. Press and hold the action button to store up power. Once you have enough power, release the button and you can do the light speed dash. The light speed dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
So this is where the light speed dash was first introduced, and I love it. Ready? Also, fun trick, you know the energy light particles that come? You can also use that to hit enemies if they're close enough. Or other things like switches.
Ready? Go!
Nice burger place. So now that we got the light speed dash, we could probably look at other places.
You can go to the casino area at nighttime.
I'll go through that elevator later.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Hey lady, is the casino open? Ooh, I can press it. And I love the casino.
Ready? Go!
Yep, but not just that.
Try and deposit as many rings as you can. It may even help show you the way.
So we're gonna have to build up our ring count. I want to say it's around 400. So we have 2 slot machines that we could use. This one or this one. And I'm going to this one. Because this is based off another Sega franchise, which is very niche, but one that I also hold dearly. Simply because I love the music and I love platforming. Welcome to the world of Pinball Nights. I like when Sega give nods to other franchises like this. So at this time, a lot of people probably didn't even know of Knights because it only had one game, and that was on the Saturn. Until the Wii, that is. So this is how the pinball works. You pretty much have to get, you can get 5 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 2 of a kind, but you have to get 5 cards with one of those. And when you do, okay, 3 of a kind doesn't do it. But pretty much when you get 5 cards, it'll open the way where that brown door is, which is kind of like a bonus room, and you can get even more rings than what you already have. Now you pretty much have a ball system, which is kind of like the lives on the pinball table. And if you lose, oh, it does open. If you lose all your balls, you're out. But if you have less than 80 rings and you get knocked out, well, let's just say you're thrown away. Now there is something that you can do, which is get a jackpot, which kind of isn't easy to do and kind of time consuming. So I probably won't show it off. But I want to say you get like a total of around like 500 rings if you can get the jackpot. Though I will say you can get the amount of rings you need for the emerald long before needing to get that jackpot. Oh look, I'm being carried by knights. How cool. So the ideal is you want to try to get these things called Idia. And if you fill it up, you get the jackpot. So I got 1 and you have to get 3 more. But like I said, I'm not doing all of that because I want to show off the other pinball. Also, Knights has some great music. When I was young, I used to fall asleep to all of the level stages, the ending theme. I mean, you probably couldn't play it now unless you had an emulator. Well, no, there is a PC port. If you like platforming, I would say definitely check it out. It's just a fun game to kind of mellow out to, listen to some good music with a lighthearted story. I don't remember my rings looking like that. And look, I got my face on there.
Try and deposit as many rings as you can. It may even help show you the way.
You fell asleep to Streets of Rage? Nah, you just like violence. But seriously, if you ever listen to Knight's music though, it's very calming. I think you would like it. But Sega always cooked when it came to music, so it's no surprise. So this one is a very Sonic inspired pinball. And I seem to be stuck. Anyone who's played Sonic 2 might be a fan of this. Well, considering this is Casinopolis. Ring 3K. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, you're a woman with taste. No. Give me a jackpot. I want it. Come on. Testing my luck today. Come on, get in there. ID, I should get a hero discount or a hero exclusion. Are you old enough of braces? Shining Knuckles! Uh-oh. I went ahead and let myself fall because there's one thing I still gotta show off. So I'm still blocked from getting the emerald because I need more rings. Now honestly, this would be the fastest way of getting rings, in my opinion. So now you can do this with either pinball. So remember how I said if you fall, if you have less than 80 rings? Well, we're about to see what happens when you do.
Better get going. What's the smell? It smells like trash.
Yes, Sonic. It smells like trash because you're in the garbage. I can imagine the memes coming from this.
Ready?
So now we gotta work our way out of the garbage.
Go!
Again, Light Dash is cool. So while you think it would be a bad thing getting thrown in the trash, and normally it is, look at all the rings that you can collect. So this is the quicker way of getting rings. But the pinball is still fun. Yeah. So look at that, I already have more than half of what's required. So just a pro tip if you want to get through the level quickly, although Casinopolis is fun, and since there's no ranking system, I don't see the reason to rush. That's his fault. Huh. I ended up in the bathroom. Well, you know what? I smell like trash, so... Hot water. Hot water. Fun thing is, in the PlayStation version, back when it came out on the PS3, you watch Sonic take a shower, you get an achievement. Yes, I need to wash my quills.
Better get going.
I don't smell like trash anymore. So I like the fun little Easter eggs you can get with this game. They got love and care. So I'll admit, there are, like I said, there are some things I wish Adventure 2 had that this game had. But now that we got our rings, time to get shaken up. And now we got what we needed.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm concerned I lost all my rings. Obviously, I'd be broke.
Yeah. Hey! Oh no, the Chaos Emerald!
We just got that!
Oh, no, you don't!
Oh, jeez! Eggman.
Eggman. He put us to sleep.
Oh, man. What happened to that emerald we just had?
I guess Eggman's got one of them. But the other one's safe. That guy must be desperate.
That means his 2 to our 1, and that's not good. Come on, Sonic! We need to get busy!
You're right, Tails. And hey, who's the flying rabbit?
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
So during the cutscene, we saw this fallen stone, and it looks like something from the Mystic Ruins, like when we unlocked Windy Valley. So I think I should take it there. Who knows what we'll find? So I guess that's the game's hint of telling me I need to go this way. This looks like a match. It's cold in here. Welcome to Ice Cap.
Even if you're frozen, jump a couple of times and you should be able to crack through.
So, I'm pretty sure you know exactly where we are and what it's leading up to. If you play Sonic 3, then you already know this level and what that means. There's only one place that would have Ice Cap Zone. And I'm upset this level never came back in future Sonic games, because Ice Cap is cool. Yes, quite literally. That's a little weird.
Ready? Go!
Hey Tails, remember when we used to snowboard off of Angel Island? That was the best. I want to do that again.
Use the panel to jump. It may even help guide your way.
I loved it. And speaking of, they brought it back. See, this is like, this is an example of stuff that I wish was brought in Sonic Adventure 2. Like I said, I can understand why some people might like Adventure more than Adventure 2. I can't hate on them for thinking that, because I missed this. Remember in Sonic 3 when Ice Cap Zone was introduced, it was so epic to see that on Genesis. It was Sonic evolving. Yeah, let's see Mario try to do this.
Okay! Yeah!
Woo!
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah, Zero Gravity. Well, yeah, Zero Gravity was fun.
Okay!
Well, Sonic Riders in general is just peak Sonic racing for me.
Okay! Yes!
Whew, that was refreshing. Tails?
Sweet!
Tails got lost in the avalanche. Now, obviously, the layout isn't exactly the same as like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Not even close, but it's nice that Angel Island made a return.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Which reminds me, I wonder where that Knucklehead is at. Now, if you talk to the NPCs before going to Ice Cap, it would kind of let you know that Angel Island fell. Oh, what's up, Knuckles?
What's up, Knuckles?
Yes, Ashton's favorite character.
Something bugging you?
No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now!
What? Let's just see you take them. You don't boss me around, Knucklehead. So bring it on.
Oh no.
No spoiling. Huh, can you hit me?
Oh no.
Ow.
Ready, go!
Oh no.
So normally it takes 3 hits, but with the mod that I got on, it takes 6.
Oh no.
Just I felt like the battles ended too quickly.
Oh no.
The standing still part is not supposed to happen.
Oh no. Give it your best shot.
I mean, it's like he's attacking, but then he stops. That's not supposed to happen.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh wait, he's at 0.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ow.
Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds!
Okay, that might have been a little bit of a glitch.
Oh!
Ha! Like taking candy from a baby.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, Knuckles, what'd you think they were?
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy. You practically gave them to me.
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again!
Me? What about you?
Way to go,
Go,
Knucklehead!
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds.
Yeah, dumbass, I didn't come wanting a fight.
Chaos!
That's your fault, Knuckles. Uh-oh. Not him again.
These are for you, my friend.
Wait, where'd he get the second emerald from?
Ah! He transformed again!
Man! No one ever cuts us any slack!
He punched the emeralds out of him again. Yeah, he technically did. And how do we end up in this place? So how this boss fight basically works is You gotta wait for him to stick his head out, and then he can attack him. Sonic boss fights weren't really that challenging back then. Like, which one are you referring to on the DS? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta give you that. Yeah, Rush was a bit difficult at times. But that's one of the things I appreciate. But yeah, that's what I appreciate when it comes to Rush, is it's not just, okay, the normal with Eggman, hit him 8 times and then he's done. Like, you can't just spam an attack and heal. It actually takes a bit of strategy. Yeah, but I mean, that's okay. That's why you get better and you learn. But then you have people... Oh, go ahead. Yeah, the final levels are a little bit difficult. But that's the thing. People want to just pick up the game and instantly be good at it. And I'm like, you're never going to be better as a gamer.
Floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier. But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends.
Yeah, then look at you now. You're pretty much rivaling us. But it's through your own style.
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah! You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
Now we can play with Knuckles. And Ashton, yeah, I know you're impatient. I mean, I was impatient too, but I've learned.
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
Knuckles, don't let Eggman trick you again. Don't be an idiot.
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
Being able to talk to your characters separately is pretty cool too. Also, the Egg Carrier's theme is slapping. I love it.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
So now we're going to have to chase after the tornado. Ooh, impressive. Come on, fly.
Sonic, hop in!
Now see, this was like the first game that really showed off Tails' technical know-how, which I really, really appreciate. Well, first main game. Sonic Fighters kind of delved into that, but only slightly. And also, the original Tornado from Sonic 2 and onward. And it got a Gatling gun. Nice upgrade. So here's another fun fact. You would think the Tornado is Tails' plane because of, you know, the symbol with Tails on there, but it's actually Sonic's plane. Tails just remodeled it after he initially found it. Now the Tornado 2 is pretty much Tails' plane. But I'm not talking about the Sky Chase. I love this too. It really does make you feel like we're on an adventure. We're attacking the A carrier. And later games don't replicate this. Like Sonic Unleashes Tails Tornado section suck because it's all basically QTE. Here I can actually control and attack the way I want to. What they did with the Dreamcast really was ahead of their time. Way to go, Tails! Tornado 1's not functioning anymore. Ah!
Tails? Tails? You're not who I'm looking for. Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
Well, that attack ended in failure. So much to do in this game. So there are hidden items that you don't need to beat the game, but it can make your journey a bit easier. And this is one of them.
Ready?
Okay.
Go!
Ooh, so what do we have here?
This is the Crystal Ring. This reduces the time needed to store power for the Lightspeed Dash.
So you remember how long it took to store up before?
Ready?
Now it's a lot quicker, which is needed.
Go!
Of course, Adventure 2 made it to where you can do it instantly. So that is one good quality of life change. I'm gonna wait for somebody to come back before I continue on.
Why don't you try going to the casino?
Hey, don't hit hedgehogs.
Go!
What's wrong, little girl? Oh, your dad is stuck. Yeah, unions are a pain, but are needed. Very needed. So this is where the Chao Garden originated from. I've already had Chao here. Look at my beautiful Go Chao. I won't be showing off the races, but I just wanted to show you guys what the Chao Garden was in this game. That's right, hop like a bunny. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna show off at least one. So pretty much, this is all there is. There's no Chao Karate here. So I want to show off the difference between this Chao race and the one in Sonic Adventure 2. So there's no stamina gauge. And how this works is you can look at every single Chao, but you can't boost unless they start flashing. But you gotta be careful, because if another Chao flashes and you hit the jump button, you'll boost them up, and you don't want to do that, which was kind of a dumb mechanic because you don't want the other Chao to win, you want yours to win. Like, see? Your Chao will always be number one, so just make sure when you see the flash, your Chao's on number one. Well, the arrow's on number one.
This way!
And unfortunately, there's a lot of times you'll deal with the Chao going to sleep during the middle of a race. And that used to piss me off. Now the other thing about the Chao races in Sonic Adventure 1, there are shortcuts Chao can take, but they have to choose to do it. And there's also distractions. Like you see, some of the Chao will stop the garden and play. Luckily, Mons didn't. So in short, the Chao races here are a lot more luck-based. But of course your stats matter too. And also there's no chaos drive, so You can only depend on the animals. And as you know, animals can take away stats too. So Sonic Adventure 2 is definitely an improvement for this. Sadly, doesn't look like I'm gonna win.
This way. Hurry.
The race will end once your child gets there. Don't fall asleep at the finish line. So yeah, not the biggest fan of Sonic Adventure 1 Chao Garden. But there's also 3 here. There's one here, one in the Mystic Ruins, and then one on the egg carrier when we actually get there.
This is the Chao Garden. If you bring the eggs you find all over the world, a Chao will be born.
And then these things here are transporters. So you can automatically warp to the other gardens, which is also a shortcut if you want to go to another adventure field. And we also got a black market, which wasn't in the original, but in the DX version. But alright, let's go ahead to the casino.
Sonic, wait up!
Oh no.
Long time no see!
Amy!
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding!
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
He can now play as Amy.
Ready, go!
Nah, but all jokes aside, Amy is not that bad on here. I mean, yeah, she's a fangirl who fell in love with Sonic, but I mean, when you look at the last game she was in was her debut game, which was Sonic CD. You know, she's gonna have that. She's gonna have a little bit of that here. So I'm not mad at this game for having it. But when I do her episode, you'll see why I like this Amy. Not better than Frontier's Amy, but still.
Look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, new couples get in free! Let's go!
Amy! Wait! Oh, man! That girl is such a pain.
So now we gotta go after her crazy behind. I gotta say, I really do like this version of Sonic as far as character goes, because yes, like, you know, he's a kind-hearted guy, but he's also, you know, the hedgehog with an attitude, which was his slogan. And he definitely has it here, because he was like not putting up with Amy's shenanigans. Like, what the hell is this girl's problem? Now I want to find the cart that I want. I want this one. So this is an actual mini game that you can do. Oh crap, I got hit. From snowboarding to kart racing. This game had a lot going for it.
No!
Oh, add 1 to the theft counter. Yeah, you gotta hit these guys dead on. If you do like the side or anywhere else, you're gonna take damage. Woohoo! Whee! You can tell we're definitely in an amusement park. But yeah, like stuff like this I wish Sonic Adventure 2 did have. You wanna go bowling? Sonic Bowling! As long as you can turn into a ball, you can do anything. Let's see if there's a shortcut that I can do. Oh no, I can't do it. Oh, Sonic Adventure 1 was your personal favorite? Yeah, I can definitely understand why. But that's the good thing about going back and revisiting other games. Your opinion might change. Oh. Sonic Adventure 2, I think, had the better story. But I'm definitely starting to feel like Sonic Adventure had the better features. And stages. But of course, we also had two different directors when it came to the adventure games. Because this one was directed by I keep forgetting his last name, but Nato, one of the fathers of Sonic, and then Sonic Adventure 2 was directed by Yuji Naka, the other father.
Sweet.
because he left. Natsu left after this
Welcome to
game.
Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her. I'd better catch her before it does.
Yeah, I know you love Sonic Heroes.
Did you walk around the whole city?
All right, Amy, where are you?
No trains are currently in service.
Where is she? Amy, where are you? Amy. This is my favorite level throughout the whole game. For obvious reasons. Uh-oh. Hold on, gotta fix my headset.
Timmy.
Select a file.
Select your character. Let's get him!
Yeah, I saw. I gotta look into that. So yeah, this is my favorite stage for obvious reasons. Well, yeah, that would make sense.
Grab onto the helicopter. You should be able to go on further. Beware, the propellers are dangerous. Be careful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying, you know, Sony is crap at making headsets or anything like that, because, I mean, the last one was perfectly fine. I mean, stuff happens. This part is so cool. Like, it's just one of the things that just made me feel like I am Sonic. I wanted that shield. Oh, but yeah, to answer your question, Ashton, or statement. Yeah, Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, I was hooked on that game when I was a kid. But some of the race missions were hard. Especially when you have to face off against Wisepig. Or the other boss levels. They got challenging. It was my peace and pain. I think I might stream that game one day.
Sweet!
I've been feeling nostalgic. I still haven't found Amy. Where is she? That girl is such a pain.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
Ah! Sonic! Help!
Oh no.
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
So conveniently, the train strike is over. How fitting. Maybe I can hit him with the train.
Let me go, you hunk of junk! I mean it!
Hey there, Bull Brain! You better give Amy to me or I'll squash ya!
Diddy Kong, yeah, I think Diddy Kong Racing was better than Mario Kart. Well, better than N64 Mario Kart.
Hey, what's happening here?
Is there a solar eclipse? Nope, worse.
Stop!
Sonic, help me!
Shoot! I've lost her again!
Nintendo needs to give me another Star Fox game. That's what I want. Like, Nintendo need to stop playing. Give me Star Fox. Give me a Star Fox and a more traditional Zelda game and I'm happy. Yes. Keep the voice acting, keep the combat, but I want more traditional Zelda storytelling and, like you said, the puzzles and items. Now this is how the Master Emerald is supposed to look. Well, aside from that chip missing. Hey, maybe I can pull a Sonic 3 and jump on it like Mecha Sonic did. And power up. No, it won't let me. That's on hold because of Metroid Prime 4. Maybe. I do need to play some Nintendo games. Well, stream some Nintendo games. Because I do like Nintendo.
This is the ancient light. Try the Lightspeed dash toward the enemy. With this, you can now do the Lightspeed attack.
So now I got the Lightspeed attack.
Ready?
So you can pretty much charge for it like you do with the Light Dash. But you just get near an enemy and, well, you know what happens. But there's definitely more uses for this game than there is in Adventure 2. You gotta catch up to that egg carrying fast. Go! So my biggest problem with Nintendo right now, you know, aside from not really giving us more of their IPs to play with, is, you know, it's a dead horse, but Switch's lack of performance, shall we say, and internet. Well, internet servers. You can't play online with anybody. Smash Brothers would be their biggest online game to play on the Switch. It's horrible. So they can only really play local. And that's how people get bored of the game, because they can't challenge other people. And not everybody has friends that they can come over and play with you, you know? So it kind of kills a lot of the hype for the Switch, even though Ultimate is my favorite. I mean, a Smash Brothers where you can play Sonic, Joker, and Cloud, Sephiroth, and all these other characters is pretty exciting for me. I think Melee is overrated because of the whole like the way you fight on there is a little bit different. But people keep saying it's the best, and I'm like, but you're missing so many characters from that game. But if we get a Switch 2, I want another Smash game. Ultimate can't be the last one. But I wonder what they're gonna call it. Omega? Smash Brothers Omega. Yeah, Ashton, that's another good point too, the Virtual Console. Because it makes Nintendo look like hypocrites. They're sitting here stopping people from getting their ROMs, which to an extent I do understand. But then you're going to make us wait for other games when you had the Wii U, which pretty much gave us a ton of, you know, a ton of ROMs and a ton of different games that you can play on there. And then with the Switch, you got nothing. And they're just slowly coming out with different games. And I think it's dumb. When they start removing them. I haven't noticed that. But then again, I've only... Oh, go ahead.
Ready, go!
Yeah, I haven't gotten any feed about that. But then again, I'm not even on my Switch that much either, so... And I only play, like, certain games, so it's like, as long as they're on there, I haven't really been, complaining. Not... Oh, I think the only free one is the NES and the Super NES. Yeah, I don't really play those that much. I've been playing, like, the...
Sweet.
N64 ones. Oh, no. No, not the, I forgot what they call the enhanced subscription, but... Yeah, for, like, the N64, Game Boy Advance, the one where you gotta pay extra for. Yeah, I haven't noticed any of those games either. But the free ones, I never really touched those games that often. And like I said, it's been a while since I've been on the Switch, so that's probably why I haven't noticed anything.
Roger!
Well, you know what it is? My feed when it comes to YouTube has been mainly like, it's been mainly like PlayStation stuff coming up. So maybe that's why I haven't seen anything about it. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up later. Yeah, I agree. Because I didn't even know that it was PTP until you actually told me about it. And then when I tried going online myself, it was horrible.
Haha! So far, so good.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet. Watch this. Transforming now.
Whoa!
Now we know where we got the X Tornado from. But yeah, with the Switch, it's kind of a letdown how they're not giving us, you know, all these games and we already had them on the Wii. Yeah, at the very least, you know, we should be able to we should have been able to download the ones we already paid for with the Wii. Well, Wii U, I should say. And that's not fair. But then people want to be pissed at PlayStation. And I'm like, Nintendo is far worse when it comes to that. I mean, to be honest, as much as I hate to say it, I think even Xbox was better than Nintendo when it comes to keeping legacy games. I might have to give them that one. Oh, but since we're on the subject of backwards compatibility, I might have sent it, but they were talking. PlayStation was talking about that deal with Intel not being able to.
Yeah, not bad.
I guess work with Sony for the PS6,
Oh,
and they're saying PS6 is what they're going to be using to focus on backwards compatibility.
I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
What? Wow, this thing is really huge.
No time to gawk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
Don't get too many ideas, you fools!
Yeah, and have a much better
You
CPU
haven't seen the
since
power this vessel
emulation,
really has.
for the most part, depends on CPU.
Get a load
more than
of
anything.
this!
Yeah.
Oh, wow! It's changed shape. Did you see that?
Darn! This makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me is through the sky deck. I doubt if you can figure this one out.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll show you. Bring it on.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that they can't digitally, you know, get all the games, but just let it be backwards compatible with our disc too. And that's
This must be the way to the sky deck.
yeah, I'm sold. I will definitely be sold.
Whoa!
Well, yeah. But I mean, 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna be able to do stuff like with the PS3 and have options to kind of like, you know, customize the graphics a little bit. I bet everybody will turn their tune about Sony then.
Strong winds will blow you off course. When the ship increases speed, hang on to something.
So the main gimmick about this level is that you're going to be dealing with a lot of strong winds, which can blow you off course if you're not careful. Yeah, my main thing with the Switch is... Well, actually, there's a couple things I want with the Switch. First, most important, at the very least, be able to do 1080p 60, no drops, ever. There's no excuse we should be getting frame drops, even on 30. And also because Nintendo's always been behind when it came to technology. Like, I'm not mean behind by just a little, I mean behind by like a lot. Made it. Cool thing is you can play with Tails with a second player with a controller. Though I doubt you can keep up, but it's still a nice feature. But yeah, 1080p 60, an actual server, no P2P BS. And as far as emulation goes, start putting out more games, and definitely put some DS games on there because I want to be able to play Sonic Rush and Rush Adventure. I miss those games badly. You give me that, and I'll definitely I'll get it. Otherwise, I'm gonna stick on playing on my PC. Like, I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not like a PC fanboy or anything like that, but I like having options. Oh, I'm gonna get up there, alright. Screw the rules! Uh-oh. Gravity wasn't on my side. What are those?
Yes! Sweet! Is that it?
It might be, but let's check out the bridge.
So now we can explore the A carrier a bit. How do we unlock this door? Eggman is such a narcissist. So this is the third Chao Garden. Well, when it comes to well, that is true, but also the real life reason probably is because in Japan he was always called Eggman, while in the States it was Dr. Robotnik. So I guess they wanted to kind of solidify and just make his definitive name for Sonic and his friends Eggman. I guess they figured it would stick better. I mean, he is still canonically Dr. Robotnik, obviously, because of Professor Gerald and everything.
Sonic!
Ha! They're too late!
Not the birdie!
A Chaos Emerald!
No way!
Be gone, all of you! This is all I really need. Gamma!
What is your wish, Master Robotnik?
rid of these pests! Show them what you've got!
Aye, aye, sir.
And don't disappoint me, or else...
So obviously, yeah, this is where Gamma came from. And now we gotta fight it. Yeah, sadly the character fights really aren't nothing to write home about. I do find it cool you can deflect his shots, although it won't harm him.
Resistance is futile.
Yeah, they're not really supposed to be standing there. That's more of the mod. Because I know he has more functions than this. But even then, it's ridiculously easy, so... That's why I put Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 kind of evenly now. Because like they both have strengths that the other one doesn't.
Don't hurt him.
Okay, whatever you say. You must have your reasons.
Oh yeah.
Is losing altitude.
Well, then again, it depends on how they would do the story too.
Three Tails, take Amy and get out of here.
Well, what about you?
I'll find that Eggman and put him out of commission.
Sonic's gonna knock him out. But yeah, I'm ready for that remake.
Auto recovery system activated.
Tails, why are you standing there? Get Amy out of here.
The egg carrier is losing altitude.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but you won't be if you don't get off this ship.
Go to the captain's room.
If I'm to continue, I need to change this ship back to its original shape. There must be a switch somewhere on the bridge. I've got to find it now. Ready? Go!
This must be the head of the ship.
Emergency alert has been cancelled. Resuming monorail operation.
Also, I think Adventure is longer than Adventure 2. Overall. He changed again.
Oh no! Not again! Chaos! Could this be the same beast?
Oh yes! Attack Sonic now!
Froggy?
I must say Froggy!
If he's your friend, I'll help you. Just leave it to me.
And this is also Big's first game.
Now I have 6 of the Chaos Emeralds. There's only one more left to find. I even found Chaos's missing tail.
You won't get away with this, you madman!
I will! You're no match for Chaos, even though he's not perfected yet. Okay, Chaos. Destroy them all! Immediately!
Spoiler alert. That's not true, Egghead.
Aha! No way! I can't believe this! Aha! 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 Aha!
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Aha! Aha! Aha!
Oh, now he's using that attack. He was gonna hit me.
Aha! Aha! No way! I can't believe this!
Eggman, at what point did you think it was a good idea to put something that could literally get your creation killed? He is literally walking water. Of course ice is gonna mess him up. So what I saw from YouTube, and that person had a good point. So you know, I don't know if you noticed, Leo, but some of the enemies you fight, or more specifically the Titans, are based off of Chaos's forms.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
No way! I can't believe this!
Sonic!
Hey there, Knuckles. Glad you finally made it. I thought you got lost or something.
There's not going to be a one-to-one like look-alike, but when it shows the pictures side by side, you can definitely see it. To pretty much hammer in Chaos's relation to the ancients.
I hate Eggman. Where's this? That light. I think it's trying to show me something.
All characters are now playable. Prepare for some lore drop. Ah, flaming rocks. This definitely is giving Indiana Jones feel.
Press the 3 hidden switches in the room to open the front door.
Oh, great. Water. Switch number 1 activated. Ready, go! Yeah, I don't think that would have been a very fun fight. That was weird. I especially love the transitions. Uh-oh! Ow! Well, at least I don't gotta worry about the rock anymore. Misspoke. Yeah, that rock has a rubber band effect. Now I can do this the normal way, but since I know this level like the back of my hand.
Sweet! Whoa, what's this? A mural. What's this place? Where am I? This is really weird.
Yeah, this game had its dark moments too. Those chops.
Why did this have to happen? It's terrible. I must stop this now.
Yeah, they're dead.
What was that all about? I don't think I'm dreaming here.
Eggman!
What's he doing here? Well, never mind. This time I'll get him good.
So I know that really wasn't much to go off of, but every character you play with, the pieces of the puzzle will start forming together. So this is Eggman's base. And look, a blast from the past. I'm not sure which Sonic that one is in particular. But we can all recognize this one. Arguably Eggman's deadliest creation. Yeah. Well, there's like two different versions. You got that one, then you got the one from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I want to say that one's from 2. I mean, obviously it's not going to look one from Sonic 2, but I think that is the one. There's definitely not 3. But there was also like a Metal Sonic and some of the Game Gear titles. But it doesn't look like that one either, so I'm gonna go with Sonic 2. And it was silver colored. So now we're getting into the core of Eggman's base, Sonic's final level. I love that attack. This is a fancy base. Oh, I will. Let's just be all at once. It's fine. If you ever want to fight me, at least I'm ahead. I don't recall that.
Emergency! Emergency! Dispose of any intruders. Emergency! Emergency! Dispose of any intruders. Emergency! Emergency! Dispose of any intruders. Ready!
Good luck with that. Yeah, those guys will just keep coming. But it makes it easier to get out of the room. Hey, camera, straighten up. Glad I got this shoe.
Ready!
And one more time. Okay, got my fix. Huh, the rings are shaped like a hedgehog head. Yeah, that was wrong.
let go!
Let go!
Hey, let go! Ready? Go! Yes!
That was for fighting me earlier. I'm still pissed at Knuckles.
Sweet!
Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Ooh, that polygon battle. But right there, Eggman. We're settling this. Get ready to hear a meme.
Get a load of this! Get a load of this! Get a load of this! Get a load of this!
Get a load of this.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Okay.
Take this! Get a load of this! Get a load of this!
Get a load of this. You missed, Egghead.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic. Get a load of this! Get a load of this! Get a load of this!
Right. But Eggman's a cocky narcissist.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Who apparently does not learn.
Get a load of this! Get a load of this! It's no use. Give up. See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
I know they are working on a modern Sonic Adventure.
Get a load of this. Get a load
No,
of
somebody
this.
is. But it just recently started.
Get a load of this. It's no use. No way. I can't believe this.
Believe it.
Go!
All systems, full power.
Oh boy.
It's no use. Give up.
Get a load of this.
He's not gonna get away with this. It's no use. Give up. No way. I can't believe this.
Gotta finish him with that light attack.
Watch out! He's up to something.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Hey,
I'll
I'll play with you some other time. Burn, Eggman, burn. Tails, you missed it. I really gave it to Egghead. Well, you're not the only one, Sonic. That part is a callback to the old Sonic games where he would do a pose at the end. It's a nice touch. When he would jump at the screen. Now this is my favorite version, it doesn't matter. Well, I don't show off, don't criticize. I'm just living by my own feelings. I won't give in, won't compromise. I just only have a step hard to go. I don't know why I can't leave though it might be tough, but I ain't out of control, just living by my way. Don't ask me why, I don't need a reason. I got my way, my own way. It doesn't matter now what happens, I will never give up the fight. There is no way I will run away from all of my frights. Long as the voice inside me says go, I will always keep on running. There is no way to stop me from going to the very top. It doesn't matter who is wrong or who is right. Well, I wanna back, I don't need to. Time won't wait and I've got so much to do. Where do I stop? It's all a blur and so unclear. Well, I don't know, but I can't be wrong. This fight is not for anybody, this is purely for myself. There's no way I'm gonna give up to the very end. I can't tell what is wrong and what is right. I've got to find the answer, but until I do, there's no way I will ever give up. Place all your bets on the one you think is right. Doesn't matter now what happens, I will never give up the fight. There is no way I will run away from all of my friends. Long as the voice inside me says that I will always keep on running. There is no way to stop me from going to the very top. It doesn't matter who is wrong or who is right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sonic just chilling at the beach. No idea what he's drinking, but it looks good. Whew. And that was Sonic's episode. So I am going to end it off here. But before I do,
select your character.
Now that we got everybody on lock, what's the vote? Who should I start next? Everybody. Okay, so I guess the next one shall be Tails. It feels good playing this game again, and I can't wait to get started with the next episode. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching the Sonic episode. Hope you've enjoyed, because I know I definitely did. Oh man. Yeah, I can tell just by Sonic's episode alone, this is definitely going to be longer than Adventure 2, but I'm going to enjoy all of it. And I hope you will be with me with this journey. So, Tails episode will be next. Dark Angel Rob, and I'll be signing out. See you later.